Once again, we want to welcome everyone to Greene County Tech, home of the Golden Eagles. Our next contest tonight, we welcome in from just down the road, the Brookland Bearcats. Starting lineup for the Bearcats, number 2, Hadley Jones. Number 5, Ariana Robinson. Number 10, Amelia Ford. Number 21, Emily Coleman. And number 22, Zoe Winston. And now, starting for your Golden Eagles, number 21, Ava Williams. Number 1, Presley Carpenter. Number 4, Sophia Gonzalez. Number 22, Kinsley Patterson. And number 23, Imaria Johnson. Golden Eagles coached by Jason Smith, Olivia Richard, and Blair Stevens.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in on this fine Monday night. We've got ourselves an exciting matchup. We've got ourselves a pretty good holiday to celebrate, too. We've got some Golden Eagle basketball on tap for the night. We're going to start out with the Lady Eagles, fresh off a run to the championship game. A couple of new faces, but some familiar ones that you're going to love to see out here. Sophia Gonzalez, Imira Johnson, a few to name. And just a whole lot of excitement surrounding this season, Brady. We're coming off a hot run. Mere couple of shots away from having a championship, Brady.
A couple of shots away from perfection.
A perfect season was on the line, and late in the fourth quarter of that championship game is when things just started to – you saw how it was going to play out, but that is how much of a season they had, Brady. It literally took till the fourth quarter of the championship game for the Lady Eagles to run out. You know what I mean? And they kept going the whole way through, but that was all the way through the season, all the way through the playoffs, and all the way into the fourth quarter of that championship game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, looking back at the past, man, that championship game was one for the books. Farmington, so talented. I mean, an amazing team. And
Coach Johnson for Farmington had made comment that was the most trouble a team has ever given him. Was the Lady Eagles, as we're going to see Johnson, the troublemaker. Here it is off the glass and in. The first points of the night here against the Lady Bearcats come from who else other than E-Money.
Little Louisiana Tech layup to begin the game as Gonzalez got a hand on the ball, but goes out. It's going to go to the Eagles, so good job there. Unintentionally bouncing it off the Lady Bearcats, but yeah, Myra Johnson, Sophia Gonzalez, the usual suspects out there, but like you said, a lot of new faces too. Obviously, we're missing a few people that we had on that championship run last year or run to the championship game last year. But like you said, a lot of excitement. And when I think about Johnson or Sophia Gonzalez having that attitude in them of, oh, we almost had it, it kind of excites me, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just the revenge aspect of it. So I'm looking forward to this season, and this is a great game to get us started.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're going to see Gonzalez get this one over to Carpenter. Carpenter going to fly around the screen, find Patterson, one of the new faces. And she's going to stumble but find Gonzalez. Gonzalez down to Johnson. Johnson tries to lay one off the glass, and it won't go. Rebounded. And a couple of passes around the wing there. Coleman with it now. Coleman's going to bring this one up for the Lady Bearcats. Yeah, and Brady, like you said, losing some very, very crucial pieces of that championship run team. We will highlight some of those later in this broadcast. The likes of Wesley Burnside, Maya Butler.
Maya Butler.
Crucial pieces. J.C. Edrington
J.C. Edgerton, a big one. Worth noting that Maya Butler is still playing basketball right now at Harding.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Brookland Bowdler, just faces that we've had for a while now gone, but like we have made a couple of comments about already, Johnson remains, Gonzalez remains. Addie Ryan will be on the court at some point tonight.
I have her on my list. She's one of the key people I really think is going to step up this season, Addie Ryan.
Oh, yeah,
she was crucial last season.
She's a flamethrower.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what she does.
Carpenter with it now, going to dish this one down to Johnson. Johnson going to have some contact. The flop won't get called. Bearcats will send. No, they'll keep the ball down here on the baseline with Johnson. Johnson will inbound this one. And here is Johnson with it now and in.
That extra pass always pays off in my book. Even when it doesn't, it just looks good, even if it doesn't end with a bucket. But sure did there. Johnson will knock it out.
And Lady Bearcats going to call a timeout, going to talk some things over. Only a 4-point game, but they want to start to discuss a couple of things. Try to find a rhythm real quick before they let the Lady Eagles start to find theirs.
Well, you know, the Lady Bearcats also in the midst of a change. Had a pretty good run last year, made it to the quarterfinals.
Last couple of seasons under Coach Weber. And that's one of the biggest changes for the Lady Bearcats is Mitchell Weber takes the job over at Pear Gould. Has some pretty cool lineage there, following in some footsteps of some family members there. So looking to continue that story. That's going to be a fun storyline this year.
Married into some lineage over there as well, so can't ignore that. But Brookland's a talented team. Lost to Nashville in the quarterfinals last year. Nashville, the eventual 4A champions last year, so says something about them. But they are definitely a team to keep your eyes on this year. Like I said, a lot of changes, but they got a lot of good talent on that team.
Yeah, they really do. And Rodney Ross is their new head coach. Rodney Ross, originally from Texas, and got an opportunity to talk to him a little bit. He had a fun perspective, Brady. He told us he coached in Texas for a very long time, and he says that NEA hoops is a different beast. He said that they just love their basketball over here in Northeast Arkansas.
Now think about that for a second. That's a guy from Texas where football is king saying that about Northeast Arkansas basketball.
Oh, my goodness. Sophia Gonzalez with a wraparound pass, stares down Johnson. The Lady Bearcats come to Johnson, and she wraps it around her hip.
Yeah, good basketball IQ.
Oh, wow. Showtime Lady Eagles are back on the court this season. I think it was Patterson that scored there, Brady.
Yes, it was, and Sophia Gonzalez with the assist on that one. And, you know, that's something else we need to highlight. Sophia Gonzalez, one of two players, including Johnson, wearing the captain badge this year. I'm sure that means a lot to her. She went flying trying to lay that in, had a pretty good look at it, too. I always forget how much air she can get.
She's one of the most athletic players I have ever watched, Brady. And I remember several years ago on the media day before her sophomore season, I believe it was Coach Smith's first year.
First name basis.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we're tight with Coach. Sorry about that. And a play broken up there by Coleman. Coleman on the fast break, weaving in and out of Lady Eagles. Going to put one off the glass. Will go. And that'll break the glass that's sitting over the rim for the Lady Bearcats. Coleman plucked it right out of the air and went on a run there. Here's Carpenter now. Carpenter finds Johnson. Johnson off the glass and in.
That was just way too easy for the Lady Eagles out there. That's not a knock against them, but, I mean, if you're Brookland, you got to get back. I mean, this team will get down the court quickly. I mean, look at the pressure Tech's putting on them now. It's almost the exact opposite for the Lady Eagles. No problem getting across half court.
And here comes Addie Ryan. Addie Ryan checking into this one. She, like I said, is a flamethrower. I just remember that first playoff game back in March. State tournament was held here in this arena. And in that first round, she scored 15 points just from beyond the arc. She just was on fire. She couldn't miss. And those 15 points was crucial. You know, those were crucial points that get her to the next round in the team. So it'll be awesome to see. Whenever she gets on fire, man, she is just so fun to watch. And she is such an interesting player because her range really isn't limited. Like, I mean, for her to be a shorter player, I've seen her pull up from a couple of feet behind the line and still just drain it, no problem.
And nice little attempt there by Lady Eagles get on the board there. But no, you're absolutely right, Caden. I mean, this team will score quickly on you. So many sharpshooters beyond the arc out there, and that's something you got to watch out for throughout the season. But Brookland, it's been a tough start for them so far this season. They're coming off a couple of, let's just put it this way, not so close losses against BIC and the Riverside Rebels. So looking to turn things around here.
Oh, wow. Good move there from Coleman. Coleman actually lost Gonzalez there, Gonzalez, in my opinion.
Got caught a little flat-footed.
Well, I'm going to say it's an impressive move from Coleman there. Gonzalez, in my opinion, one of, if not the best defender in the state. She was a crucial piece. She was injured a little bit last season, and her effect in the playoff could not be understated. And even in that championship game, before she got into foul trouble, the performance she put on against the superstar that wears number 4 for the Farmington basketball team. I don't even want to say her name. It's like Voldemort. She had 8 points.
She who must not be named.
She only had 8 points whenever Sofia Gonzalez got into foul trouble. And she ended up scoring, I believe, over 20. So that is a testament to what kind of player Sofia Gonzalez is. And this is also what the Lady Eagles do, man. They just play a smothering brand of basketball. Johnson going to kick it out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to find the three, won't go. Rebounded by Carpenter. Carpenter tries to go right back up into a shot, and she'll draw the foul.
I'll tell you what put the pressure on there. It was having Patterson down low. Tech had 3 men down court instead of the regular 2. That put a little bit of extra pressure, and you could almost see the wheels turning on the inbound pass. She wasn't sure exactly where to go with Patterson on one side, Johnson on the other. So that was just a good scheme drawn up there by Coach Smith.
Yeah, and when Gonzalez applied that front pressure, the new Louisiana Tech Bulldog just applied pressure from behind, came over and played some help defense and just stripped the ball away from her. E-Money. I've always said, as proficient as she is on offense, she is just as, if not more, impressive on defense.
You know, that was something I heard a lot about when it came to her recruitment at Louisiana Tech. Was not only is she a significant scorer in a lot of her games, but just her presence on defense alone, it was enough to get a lot of different attention from a lot of different prestigious schools out there. And Louisiana Tech in women's basketball, Division I women's basketball, don't let the name fool you. We're used to the Kentucky and the Dukes out there, but Louisiana Tech, very prestigious school in women's basketball.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most impressive things about Johnson's game is her ability to create points off of the defensive pressure. Like, I mean, the amount of times I've seen Imira Johnson apply pressure, get a steal, and then go coast to coast with it, it's mind-blowing.
This has been a very ticky-tacky first quarter in this one. A lot of loose ball trouble out there on both sides. Both teams just kind of scraping for the ball.
A little back and forth, but Lady Bearcats trying a couple of different looks here now, trying to get some movement, some motion beyond the arc here, flying around some screens, and Coleman has been their playmaker so far in this one. She's going to lose her handle on the ball. She'll regain it now, guarded by Carpenter. Carpenter slams into a screen. She didn't see it coming. And now here's Coleman down low. Patterson, I think, is going to come away with the ball. Carpenter gets involved, and I think
they're going to give
it pressure might have been what got the Bearcats the ball back. Carpenter, the new face in the lineup. She's a 5'6" senior. She has been getting more and more play time as the years have gone by. She is a scrappy player. I've always had fun watching her as she checked into some of those games that were getting away from the Lady Eagles late last season. And she's always impressed me. She is just always around the ball. She's always just going at 100 miles per hour. And
she'll fit in well here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's got that grind set. You know what I mean? She is always always going to choose the wrench, as Coach Smith has made the mantra of the team for the last couple of seasons. She's not afraid to work. And here's Patterson. Patterson. They're going to say that was a walk. She doesn't agree, Brady. But when do they ever? You know, when has anyone ever had a travel called on them and said, yeah, you got me? That one's somehow going to get over Gonzalez. Gonzalez was even surprised, or excuse me, the Lady Bearcat. Here is 3 from beyond the arc. It won't go. Rebounded by Ryan. Here's Gonzalez now. Johnson pushing the pace. Dumps it down to her, and I think Coleman got a hand on it. Great defense from her. Yes, I believe she made just enough of a play on the ball to stop that fast break. Coleman has been on fire so far in this one for the Lady Bearcats. And here's Johnson. Johnson going to turn and get fouled on the shot.
Pretty easy call there, being double teamed and off the jump, a lot of contact, so pretty easy foul call there. But Johnson is, you know, somebody we've talked about a lot here early on, but, you know, really this whole group, it never ceases to amaze me, the teams Coach Smith gets together and the group of girls he gets together and how well they work together. Even some of these new faces we're seeing out there on the court, like Ava Gonzalez and, you know, even Addie Ryan coming into a more starting role. It just always impresses me just how much the hard work they put in over the summer really translates to the court.
Yeah, no, to me, like, I just am so impressed with how sharp they look. Like, I mean, these are non-conference games. You know, everyone talks about January.
Don't tell anybody in this arena.
Yeah.
It has been electric.
Yeah.
Even the JV game was.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good
awesome
game. Yeah, we got to watch that. That was a treat. But I mean, it always impresses me how much energy comes with these basketball games, and that's what makes it so fun, in my opinion. Is we're going to see Brock searching, going to find Winston there, and now it's going to be a turnaround Jay there from Kasi. Kasi makes it rain.
Turnaround Jay and had it sink.
Oh, and now here's Coleman with the steal. Coleman going to lay it up. Won't go. Johnson gets the rebound, though. Has Carpenter. Carpenter to her right. Oh, a little stutter step magic, Brady. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we need a few more of those. Good stutter step right there by Johnson. Man, just the missed opportunities from Brooklyn are not working out so far, as Brookland's going to get possession of this one, but
and Coach Smith disagrees.
Coach Smith, I can't hear him entirely right now, but I figure maybe we're on the same mindset. This game should.
You want me to translate, Brady?
Yeah.
That's not a block, is what he said. That's a block. Excuse me.
Well, nonetheless, I was positioning myself to say this game should be a lot higher scoring than it is right now. Lady Eagles, I feel, are just missing a few opportunities out there right here early on. Just haven't really shot for the three here tonight. Of course, that's something that was such a killer for them last year, a giant slayer, as a matter of fact. Haven't seen that so far here tonight. Fast breaks haven't really been fast breaks, in my opinion, so far here tonight. I'd really like to see the tempo of this game move forward, but it's hard to when the whistle's blowing every 5 seconds.
Yeah, there's been a couple of fouls that have kind of slowed the pacing of this one down, but I feel like that was such a regular occurrence, and I think that's such an element to Coach Smith's evaluation of the game. I think there's so much that goes into that first period of action for the Lady Eagles. I feel like they're always – it's a boxing match. I know that's such a cliche, right? But I do feel like we're just, okay, where's the jab at? And can I set up the hook? Where's the uppercut? Can I bring that in? Are we countering? Like, I think he just feels these teams out, and then you really start to see him just start to throttle in the next couple of periods. And
hey, we said it all last season. Tech was a third and fourth quarter team, so maybe that holds true this year.
And I also want to say that this 49 rivalry, Highway 49, as always, is we're going to see
Oh.
My goodness, Brady. Sofia Gonzalez has come out the gate with some magic-esque pass. Some no-looks, wraparounds.
Step out of bounds.
This is going to be an interesting dynamic duo. Johnson already into double digits. And I would be willing to bet Gonzalez has somewhere around 5 assists already.
I would say that's right, as Johnson will get her first break of the night with 51 seconds left here in the first. So Coach Smith definitely taking advantage of her so far here tonight.
And here's Patterson. Patterson trying to show off the moves, off the glass and in.
That was a good job to throw the elbow without making it look like you throw the elbow. It's where you use it to push rather than swing at somebody.
2/3 of the earth are covered by water. The other third is covered by Sofia Gonzalez. She gets another steal, plucks it out of the air, and she almost turns it over herself.
I'm going to miss saying that about Sophia here.
Yeah, I mean, she's always just been around the ball. And now we're going to see Ava Gonzalez come into this one. And, oh my goodness, finishing through contact, Allie Smith.
With the assist from Ava Gonzalez. So
it runs in the family.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, it is good to have the Gonzalezes on the court here this evening. That was the best run of the night for the Golden Eagles, and obviously it shows on the scoreboard being up 11. But that was just a good job, first of all, on defense. Gonzalez getting the steal. That was kind of the highlight. But really the whole team there putting the pressure on the defense played into that, and it paid off, and they got a couple of quick scores off the glass. The extra pass there from Gonzalez to Johnson was awesome. And the other Gonzalez, Ava, I don't want to call her the other. She is a true blue Gonzalez in her own right.
Yeah,
but coming
and
in,
I hope that they are sisters. I think they are. I think I've done her pictures when she was in junior high with Night Productions.
Well, I was going to ask you, to be honest with you. I asked a couple of people on my way to the game, and I couldn't get a straight answer.
I'm going to tell you what, Brady. If we are wrong, we're going to hear about it. We will find out.
Yep.
And we want you to know that we had the most sincere intentions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes we're knuckleheads.
That's what my mom always says.
What a pass there. And now here's Brock with it. Brock surveying. Brock going to find Ford. Ford fly around the screen. Going to throw up a shot after the buzzer. Sure looked good. Won't fall, though, and it'll be much too late. And at the end of the first quarter of action here, your Greene County Tech Lady Eagles on top in this one, 17-6, Brady.
I think that last 30 or so seconds there at the end of the first period was kind of a microcosm of what we've seen from Brookland so far here tonight, and they just haven't been going towards the basket. They've been going coast to coast, just trying to find an open lane. The truth is, you're not going to find an open lane. You got to create one against Tech, which is a hard task because this is a very stout, good, defensive-minded team.
Absolutely. I was going to say that, Brady. We've had such good offensive players the last couple of seasons that you look at a Tech team and you're always like, man, those girls really know how to light up the scoreboard. Yeah, that's true. They always seem to have a way to put points up on offense. But at the root of it, it's a very defensive mindset. I feel like that is, like I said, the mantra, choose the wrench, choose work. That is, you have to have that kind of mindset if you're going to be a defensive team. And I think that's something that they've highlighted well throughout the seasons, and you've seen it translate into the success that they've had the last few seasons. And look at the players, the key players in this are the ladies like Sofia Gonzalez and Amira Johnson. Those are very, very efficient defenders. And you see a lot of success whenever they're doing what they do. We're going to see Williams fire from way downtown. It won't go. Smith and Johnson try to combine for the rebound, but won't be able to. So now here is Jones. Jones surveying. Williams staying in front of her. Ford going to set a screen, and it won't be enough. And I was going to say that was going to be a travel. That will get called.
And speaking of the wrench, Brookland just can't find the groove right now. I'm trying to do like you, man. I'm trying these puns, but it just doesn't work for me.
Brady, I admire that want to give me credit for that. Sometimes I just say stuff and it ends up working out. It's not ever planned either. Here's Williams on the corner, tries to drive baseline. A little bit of trouble though. Here is Robinson now. Robinson going to get this one over to Winston. Winston going to find a screen, going to drive low to the elbow, runs into some trouble. Trouble being Johnson.
Well, they set up the motion on the left side of the court, had the corner wide open and a clear passing lane to her. I'm not sure why they couldn't get it to her, but nonetheless, Johnson ends up making the contact and committing the foul.
We don't have our foul counter up on the north side of the arena, or excuse me, that would be the east side of the arena. Here's Patterson. Patterson gathering under the rim. Oh. Won't go.
Man,
would have been a highlight play.
I was about to say it was a finger roll away from making a highlight reel moment there.
I don't know where Derek Brown is, but he's got a camera tonight. He would have had to make sure that one made the highlight reel. And Patterson's first shot didn't want to go, but will. And be interesting to see what Coach Ross does here, try to counteract this pressure that the Lady Eagles are applying here. Coleman will be the one to bring it up for the Lady Bearcats.
Going to set up another screen up top.
At least they're finally starting to get a little bit of here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez with plenty of room. She'll finish with ease. Her first points of the night.
That has been really the story so far, is the lack of discipline when it comes to maintaining possession has hurt Brookland here tonight. And Gonzalez and the Eagles have made them pay for it. Gonzalez especially. She's had about, 3 or 4 steals already in this game?
She's had like 4 steals, I believe, and I believe she's got 5 assists. Those are her first points. Probably a couple of rebounds. Here's Ava Gonzalez. She's going to bring this one up.
She's going to end up with a double-double here tonight.
Here's Gonzalez under the rim. She's going to get a little bit of contact. Here is Brock now. Brock trying to find some room, and Gonzalez goes for the steal. She does successfully poke that ball out, but the pressure applied there has her kind of tumble away from it. Won't be able to secure it.
She with the shot clock. Didn't reset after change of possession.
Cossey going to find Robinson. Robinson going to get over to Brock. Brock. And oh my goodness, the active hands of Sofia Gonzalez. Now Cossey going to get it over to Robinson. Robinson throws up a prayer over to you and me, Brady.
We were open.
Unfortunately, they don't let us shoot anymore. Too many broken backboards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's us.
And not from dunking it like Shaq. Brady can't get up there like that anymore.
I can barely get off this bench.
And, ooh, me. Oh, Gonzalez, contact. Puts the spin on it, kisses off the glass and in.
Shooting through contact is something that the Lady Eagles take pride in. And Sofia Gonzalez, thinking about that run to the championship game last year, was really a key part of that. She drew so many fouls last season. I mean, it had to have been over 500 fouls last year. No kidding.
Rebounded by Patterson. The old-fashioned three-pointer won't go. Coach Smith offering some advice. Patterson there gets called for the travel. Now here's Brock. Brock with the behind the back. Going to find Cossey now. Cossey surveys, going to get it back to Brock. Brock getting swarmed. Got to find something here. And Gonzalez, Brady, I'm going to get taken off the air with how much I'm highlighting it. I've said it. I'm a broken record. They're going to mute me. I don't understand how she just has a nose for the ball. Gonzalez just knows when to attack. It's like she's, oh my goodness, Patterson returned to sender. Lady Bearcats maintain possession, Brady, but blocks at the three-point line don't happen very often. That was an impressive play. Now Gonzalez is going to push the pace to Patterson.
Jump ball being called there. You know, kind of after a slow, I don't want to say slow start, but an unusual start to this game. Now we're getting back to what we saw last year in this game. When Greene County Tech actually on the road to Brookland, I remember watching that game, ended up not being close. I think they won by like 20-something points, and sure enough, that's kind of where we're at now. Tech turning on the defensive charm. You don't have to.
Oh, man, Brady.
You don't have to interpret that one for me. I could hear that one.
He's trying to get his bigs to understand here. Smith and Patterson, two post players, have had a couple of turnovers on back-to-back possessions where they've tried to take a dribble there. And Coach Smith adamantly is, we're going to see Ryan fire from three, won't go. Rebounded by the Lady Bearcats. He's adamantly trying to inform them not to dribble. Just find your skill players, find the guard, move the ball. And here's Gonzalez. Gonna find cross court to Ryan. Ryan guarded, changes directions, will be fouled on the shot. Winston will be the one that gives the foul.
Addie Ryan drawn the foul there. That's kind of the second time she's attempted that roll off the finger shot there, and it just hasn't been able to sink for her, but at least she's getting some foul help from it.
And we'll get the second free throw attempt to fall. Coleman is wide open if the Bearcats, and they do find a way to get it to her. Coleman swarmed, gonna find Allie Smith. She's wearing a different uniform. And Gonzalez will get this one up to Carpenter. Carpenter finds Smith. Smith off the glass.
We are just so blessed, man, to have a team like this. I mean, this feels like 2025 right here. This feels like last season.
Here is Coleman. Coleman dishes this one over to 33 for the Lady Bearcats. That was Crafton.
Oh, man, nobody guarding Sophia Gonzalez, wide open.
That'll be, especially with the way Sophia plays, that'll probably be some of the easiest 2 points she'll ever score. Oh, my goodness. Patterson comes out of nowhere, finds Pat. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Oh, man. Okay, I was more worried. I thought for a second.
I almost don't want the foul there just to see the completion of the play.
Yeah. Carpenter had the layup in sight. I was more worried about Patterson kind of spun on the ground there. I was hoping she was going to pop right back up, and she sure did. So she'll make a trip over to the charity stripe. Johnson and number 12 for the Lady Eagles, Peyton Pillow. Peyton Pillow checks into this one for the first time. And Patterson won't make either free throw. And that's right on cue. Coach Smith will agree with me.
Can't go over 2.
That's our ball. I don't understand how the Bearcats have the ball. That went off of a Lady Bearcat. Up it. And
he's getting an explanation from the official on why and I see some hand gestures.
I mean, it was clear as day. A Bearcat knocked the ball out over here. I mean, it doesn't get much clearer. Because there's no Lady Eagles around because it was a missed free throw.
I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. There's a hand.
And here's Ford. Ford with a fast break opportunity. Cuts inside. Oh, man. She didn't want the layup, Brady. She stopped for a shot. She could have gone all the way to the glass. And now here's Ryan. Ryan through some contact. Shot won't go.
Addie Ryan at the free throw line again. It's where she's been a lot of tonight. I believe this is her third trip.
A little bit of a coaching moment there for Coach Smith. I believe Pillow is out of place. And she was trying to cover for a teammate that maybe didn't get back, and she was trying to explain that as Ford will get one to fall from way downtown. Bang! And here's Pillow. Pillow lines one up, and it won't go.
You remember those days when we used to be up there in the stands, getting hear what the coaches were saying, except with Gio, you know, you always knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
No, but
And I have a good feeling
travel.
that we would probably be able to hear Coach Smith.
Yeah, back in the day.
We just by the time we came down here is when he started. So
I think I remember a few Nettleton games when he was on the opposing bench. We could definitely hear him.
absolutely we could, as we're going to see Brock keep that one in. Gonzalez will take it back, though. Gonzalez tries to find Carpenter on the cut. Carpenter maybe not ready for it, and that'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Bearcats' ball.
Well, you know, when you're in these runs and you got 3 people underneath the basket, you need to have 1 or 2 people out in the
Andrews
corners.
will find it. Carpenter has the ball out in front of her. She keeps it in, though. Andrews gets it back. Will get fouled on the layup. And Andrews will get a trip to the charity stripe. That's
Like-
I feel like we just can't get rid of these Andrews. Had Zoe last year. Now we've got Mickey Joe.
Basketball blood runs deep in this town.
And Johnson gets fouled on the putback attempt. We're going to stay right where we're at.
These offensive boards, and you know we've been talking about her all night. Gonzalez is really good at this. You got to have somebody in the corner during these offensive boards, somebody to shoot it out to and at least get a shot away. Tech's just kind of grouping underneath the basket right now.
So I'll be interesting to see, as Johnson is going to be able to make that. I'll be interested to see. So many rebounds were gobbled up last year by Maya Butler. So I'm going to be really interested to see. I'm going to be really interested to see who is going to take that share. You know what I mean?
Patterson, I'd say so far tonight, Patterson's
Well,
been.
yes, Patterson, and I believe Johnson is getting her fair share of boards. But, I mean, it was just
But even with Maya Butler, I mean, there was a team protocol. We all go for the rebound.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I mean, though, Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, Maya averaged double-digit rebounds. I mean, she was just always she just cleaned the glass. As we're going to see Carpenter. Carpenter downtown doesn't want it, though, and Johnson will be called for a charge.
That's Johnson's. I think that's Amara's third of the half.
I would say, I mean, you've got to play her that way if you're the Lady Bearcats. You have to know she wants to go through you. So it's an excellent game plan from the Lady Bearcats. If she's going to apply any kind of physicality, you kind of have to eat that a little bit.
She's going to hit the bench too, so obviously in maybe a bit of foul trouble.
It's Andrews, Gonzalez, Ryan, Smith, and Carpenter. Those are the 5 on the court for the Lady Eagles. Under a minute remaining here in the first half. And Watlington, I feel like, didn't know where to go with the ball. And here's Brock. Brock showing off the handles a little bit. Here's Cossey. Cossey to Watlington. Now to Ford. Ford, the turnaround won't go. Rebounded by the Lady Eagles, but foul called. I don't understand what the sound of that is.
Closing seconds here in the second period. Tech with a solid lead, but you wouldn't know it from some of the faces we're seeing over there.
Yeah.
Specifically from the coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, just unsatisfied. There's a new standard. I don't think it's a new standard either, Brady. Let me correct myself. This is not a new standard. This is the standard. It's been the standard. That's why they've seen so much success in the last couple of years. Carpenter's going to try to find her way around. Carpenter throws caution to the wind, I feel like. We've seen her on the ground a lot tonight. She is. You know who she reminds me of early, Brady? And I hate to compare players because every player.
Now we talking about Eagle players?
Yeah,
Eagle players?
I hate to compare players because, every player is individually, their own. She does remind me, though, her intensity, her size, and you know what? Probably her hair, too. She reminds me of Kinley Pritchard several years ago.
That was my
sister
time.
of Kinley Pritchard on the sidelines now, Olivia. And Kinley was one of those players who I would call her a rat on acid. It felt like she was just always just like wherever the ball was, she was always going 100 miles per hour. And like I said, throws caution to the wind. She was always on the ground from getting fouled or falling over somebody or tripping. She was always going 100 miles per hour. We're going to see Carpenter try to light one up from downtown. Won't go. Now here's Kasi. And no shot will get thrown up before halftime. So at halftime, your Lady Eagles are on top in this one, 32-13. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after half.
Ladies and gentlemen, bring it out for our halftime finale. The Greene County Tech dance team. They're going to be doing their hip-hop routine, which they took third overall in the state this weekend.
Hello and welcome back. Second half action on tap. Your Lady Eagles still leading this one. Nothing changed at halftime. You didn't miss anything. 32-13 is the score. And it looks like the first possession of the second half here will be a foul.
I was about to say it's a foul. That sums up especially the second quarter of this game. Fouls galore.
I was trying to see if he was still listed as 6'6". Thank you.
Sitting amongst the fans, always fun.
Well, she was looking and
Checking out the starters for the next
I
game.
believe it was a height. I think she was checking on a height that was listed, making sure someone was as tall as, or they were listed as tall as they were. So maybe someone had a growth spurt over the summer.
Hey, that happens at this age.
She was leaning. I just thought I'd be kind and let her take a look at the roster. Hey, Brady and Caden, nicest announcers in the 5A East. As we're going to see Sophia try a little floater, tried to drive baseline, won't go.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed, yeah. Put that on the record, too. They say the nicest people let you know they're the nicest. As we're going to see Jones try to work a little bit here. Jones in trouble, going to find Robinson. Robinson dishes this one out to Winston. Winston going to survey for a few seconds here. 13 seconds remaining. She's going to drive through some contact. The backboard will be the rejectee. Jones finds Coleman. Coleman's been on fire tonight. Heat check, won't go.
Coach Smith throwing up his hands, wondered how many shots we're gonna let Brookland get away.
Here's Patterson now. Patterson gonna hand this one off to Sophia. Gonzalez tried to trail, and she doesn't need it. She'll cut back, drive down the left lane, and score that one with ease.
She made that look so easy.
And it is,
you or I could do it.
We would pull
which
something.
Is impossible.
We would pull something, Brady.
Yep.
As we're going to see Jones fire from long range. Actually, it was a pass to Winston. That's what it's going to go on the record as. We'll bail her out on that one, and Jones will get fouled by Williams.
Pretty soft contact there to blow the whistle at, but
whistle blown nonetheless.
Timeout.
Timeout call. Coach Ross wants to talk some things over.
Well, you know, we're picking right back up where we were in the second quarter. Just kind of a slow pace to the game. Brookland just can't get anything figured out right now. Just can't get any clean shots towards the basket.
And I think we can't undersell how much it matters that this game is being played in November right now. This is non-con.
We're 3 games into the season. They're figuring stuff out big time right now.
That can't be undersold.
Even all these tournaments coming up.
Yeah,
it's just figuring out games.
Absolutely, right. To me, that is the most crucial part of the season, in my opinion. That is why Coach Smith will tell you at Media Day every year that, hey, I'm trying to give these kids the toughest non-con schedule they can play, so that when they face adversity later in the season, there's no excuse. You can't say, well, I've not been punched in the face before. Yeah, no, you have. He's like, those tournaments we play over Christmas break, those are hard tournaments. Yeah. We're going to play some good teams at those tournaments.
And I'm telling you, I was kind of going to save this for the boys' game. 5A East basketball right now is shifting a lot. And look, Marion and I was watching that 3. Marion and Nettleton were the 2 5A teams for the boys to make it to the state tournament last year. Both of them lost in the second round. 5A East girls basketball.
Carpenter finds Johnson.
Johnson being a key part of 5A East girls basketball. It is the top level in Arkansas right now. It is the biggest conference, the most competitive conference. And the fact that Tech is going out playing these hard games, you know, possibly getting an NEA tournament invite here soon.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an impressive team.
Brady, did you get a chance to watch maybe not make it out to the game, but did you get a chance to watch the highlights from when the Brookland boys played Nettleton the other night?
Yes, I saw the highlights. I did not get to watch the game.
That game was electric, Brady. And probably
It was a heartbreaker, too.
I would say. And
72-71, I think, was the final
overtime
score.
game.
Yep.
Electric atmosphere. That is, that's the epitome of the game. You know what I mean? That's what these fans. That's worth the price of admission.
And Brookland boys, man, that says a lot about them, too.
I'm excited for that game.
To hang with Nettleton.
I'm excited. I'm stoked. Lots to it's a certain player I'm looking forward to watching for the Brookland boys. Us Redheads got to stay united.
Talk about a cult. I'm kidding.
I cannot do the
I
things.
shouldn't talk. My wife is a redhead, so.
Hey, yeah, I about to say we're gonna meet with the council over that, Brady.
No.
You will not be granted Jedi Master. Sorry, we're nerding out over here. Brady understands that reference.
We've had a Voldemort reference. We've had Star Wars. We've had.
It's absolutely uncalled for and absolutely ridiculous that Anakin Skywalker wasn't granted Jedi Master, by the way. That's a topic for a completely another time.
I have the best comeback to that, but, I'm sure our magnificent audience doesn't want to hear
He was
it,
a
so
hero, Brady. The Jedi Order had a large part in Anakin Skywalker's turn to the dark
He
side.
probably would have been made a master if he just would have listened to Mace Windu and not got involved with Palpatine.
That's right.
When he was ordered to stay at the Jedi
Fair
Temple
enough,
on
fair enough.
episode 3. All right.
It's all
Probably
history
going
now.
to get a text message here in a second saying, shut up, talk about basketball.
So it's a heated topic, man. Just as heated as this game is.
There we go. Smooth
Guys,
transition.
let's say, if I'm good at anything, I'm good at segueing. I'm going to get you back out here. Williams will be the one trying to apply some pressure. Ford gets tripped.
Ball just went out. They're saying it went off Johnson.
I think she wanted a foul call. Ford, I don't think she got touched. I think she maybe lost her handle a little bit. Coleman drives into a wall. I'm honestly surprised there's not a foul call. There's a whistle now, but just two defenders down low, and Coleman drove right into it. I was expecting a whistle. We didn't get it, but
Brookland just looks defeated out there. I'm just going to say it.
Brady, I mean,
there's just
you
no
play a
pep in the
press.
step.
You play a Jason Smith press for 2.5 quarters. I mean, you're going to be gassed too, man.
It'll wear you thin.
But I think it's even more of a testament to the players who are playing the press. Like, they're the ones who are applying it. That's a hard thing to do. And the burner is on high. I think we've got a runaway ball. No, never mind. Okay. I didn't see it for a second. I was like, did the ball go down the tunnel? Winston going to shrug off some contact. And Johnson goes up for the ball. Coleman.
That was just a good attempt to try and get the ball away from the corner trap that Coach Smith was setting up with Addie Ryan.
Emira Johnson doing her best Randy Moss impression. She tried to go up and get it. Gonzalez fights over a screen, and the bounce pass goes by the wayside. It'll be Lady Eagle ball. I'm impressed that Emira Johnson is not even he doesn't even have a limp or anything. I mean, she just went up pretty high in the air and landed down on the chairs, and light work, no reaction. Carpenter going to feed it down low to her. In fact, she's going to go score a basket, Brady.
It's the old saying, it's not about the hits you can give, it's about the hits you can take.
Absolutely. I like that, Brady. And Patterson can end up with the steal here. Gonzalez with it, top of the key.
Here's another reference. Rocky Balboa said that.
Yeah.
It is pop
You didn't say it.
culture
You
night.
didn't say it with the You didn't say it in the accent, so I didn't
Know
quite.
the bell.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, and one from Patterson. Ends up on her back. The ball ends up in the net.
Well, you know, something's working right when, like you said, you can end up going horizontal and the ball still goes in the net somehow.
Yeah, her and the ball hit the ground at the same time.
It is all tech.
And, oh, my goodness, one of the friendliest bounces I've ever seen. Paid the ball to go in there. Here's Brock now. Brock trying to beat the press. Working on Johnson, and Gonzalez comes over and steals it. Ava, a fake pass in a basket, Brady. Oh, my goodness. Sophia hyping little sister up.
Look at that. I love seeing that. The smile on their faces, slap on the back.
Brady, it was a Rajon Rondo-esque fake pass and then up and under the basket. What a play from Ava Gonzalez. Hope that's on the highlight reel. And the old-fashioned three-pointer goes. That was awesome, Brady.
Well, basketball runs in their blood without a doubt. Look at Ava now going in on defense. Sophia coming in.
That ball was, I mean,
little too much hang time on that.
I'm about to say, I saw Sophia at the half court. I was like, oh man, that's another snag from.
Like the flash going past my peripherals.
I would say, I mean, you're gonna have to put a little bit of. You have to put a little bit more mustard on that one. Coleman just pulls it up. Won't go, though.
Brookland ball.
Coleman, so far in this one, has easily been the most confident Lady Bearcat as far as the scoring attempts. I mean, she has thrown up a couple of threes tonight. She's been the one that's drove into some contact. She has been the one who is not really caring about the misses. She's going to throw them up. And a shot thrown up. Patterson. Well, it won't be Patterson. Instead of double twos, it'll be 0-0.
Good job, Sophia, to try and dribble through the traffic there. Ends up drawing the foul. She had a good breakaway. Almost would have liked to have seen a shot get off from her, but.
Digging Sophia's shoe game this season. I don't know if these are going to be an all-year thing, but I like the pink. I think those are KD's.
When it comes to the shoe game, you're talking to the wrong person. But I do like the pink.
Just follow my lead,
girls
Brady.
would love that.
My girls would love that. Maybe Santa should bring them some. Yeah, you got to get them on a Project Caitlin Clark.
There we go.
A host of Lady Bearcats will fight for the ball.
Even the official was kind of clapping them on. I think he was trying to get them to, break it up. But
also a big fan of Coleman's shoe game. Those are some Jaws. Those are the new Ja Morants.
Probably a bad time. That was a Charles Barkley reference there.
What's that one more time?
I said probably not a good time. Ja Morant.
Oh, he's hurt right now. He's all right. I think the trade drama has died down a little bit. He's got a calf strain. He's not playing at the moment, but he's got some cool sneakers. They turned the Nike sign sideways, so it looks like a J. And then you can see right there. You can see it right there, Brady. It's pretty neat. Makes a jaw. All right, I'll stop geeking out about sneakers. Brady, I want to see I'm trying to pay attention to some trends here. And if I see it again, I'll point it out. Ryan in pursuit here. Brock bumping shoulders. Oh, what a spin move by Brock. Brock gets blocked. Contact on the block as well. She'll get a trip to the charity stripe.
She's smiling about it. My goodness. Patterson coming out of nowhere, just delivering the volleyball spike there.
She got up for that one, Brady.
She really
double
did.
arm, full extension. Ava Gonzalez will relieve Sofia Gonzalez. Johnson gets up and rebounds with one arm. Ava finds Ryan. Ryan from three.
Oh.
Won't go. Put back by Johnson. Foul. She'll get a trip to the charity stripe.
Addie Ryan, corner three is just, it just rolls off the tongue so easily. It's something we've said 1,000 times. And would that have been
We're
her
gonna
first
get one
three-pointer
tonight.
here tonight? She hasn't had one, I don't believe
Yeah,
so.
no, I think Amelia Ford for the Lady Bearcats is the only one who's made a three tonight. That is another concern. I don't want to say concern. I'm not concerned about a whole lot when it comes to Lady Eagles.
It's indicative of new season, new things happening.
I'm intrigued because J.C. Edrington was the shooter last year. J.C. Edrington took and made a lot of threes for the Lady Eagles. Not only last season, over the course of her career here. I don't know, outside of Addie Ryan, who has that prowess.
We haven't seen it yet, you know.
Yeah, and we haven't even seen it from Addie Ryan yet. Addie Ryan has it. Like I said, we
Oh,
saw it
yeah,
in the playoff game, that first round, the 15 points from long range. She's got it, as we're going to see a three thrown up. That one won't go. Under 40 seconds remaining, so Ava Gonzalez with it. Ava Gonzalez throws up a prayer. Patterson tries to go get it. Coach Smith, not a fan of the play.
Only time in my book you go without passing the ball on a fast break is when there's nobody in front of you. You got wide open spaces. Otherwise, you need to get that pass in there.
And here is Coleman. Coleman gonna give this one to Ford. Ford driving into contact, off the glass and in. She's got 5 on the night. And here's Williams. Williams tried to throw up a buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, the Lady Eagles leading in this one, 46-16. It's been all Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, scoreboard tells the story, as the saying goes, and it's been all Lady Eagles in this one. Got off to kind of a slow start there in the first quarter, but that's nothing out of the usual when it comes to this team, especially here early on, just trying to find your rhythm and pace in the game. But Addie Ryan is on the verge of making a three any moment now. We've kind of been waiting for that moment where she finally gets an open shot. Just hasn't been in the cards here tonight, but Johnson's been great on the boards as usual. Patterson's been great, maybe not on the boards, but just stealing the ball. She's got hands out there. Overall, it's been a successful night for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, I was going to say, you haven't seen any fireworks from the offensive end outside of the flashy passes we've seen here and there, the tough finishes. It's really been, this game has a pulse built from the defense. The defense has been the tone setter in this one. Almost everything has come from the defense. The turnovers, the lack of Lady Bearcats scoring. I mean, they've not broke 20 points yet, and that is solely due to the fact of the intense pressure that this Lady Eagles defense has been applying. And
well, the last time these two teams played each other, you're kind of looking at the score. It was 43-23. It was a win for the Lady Eagles.
And with 8 minutes remaining, Lady Eagles going to try to close this one out. Pass this one over to Gonzalez in the corner. Won't go. Rebounded almost. No, it's her. Gonzalez will get the rebound. She's going to pass it over to Carpenter. Carpenter thought about the long-range three. She's going to get the give and go from Smith.
Good possession there by the Lady Eagles, and I want to note we don't have Gonzalez, we don't have Johnson out there. They're probably actually done with their nights as I see them moving down the bench a little bit. We'll see though. But that was a great possession right there. Doing the extra pass right there at the end, it makes a world of difference. And you know, she was just off on the shot and gets to make up for it here at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and agree with you, Brady. I think we've probably seen the last of Sophia and E-Money.
You know, something we forgot to mention about E-Money, she was a McDonald's All-American nominee this past year. Yeah, she was nominee, didn't make the finals, but I mean that in itself is impressive.
Yeah, I'm not shocked at all.
I mean, those are the best players in the
star.
entire country.
She is a star, Brady. She really is. And here's Brock with it now. Brock guarded by Ryan. Now Ford. Ford takes a couple of dribbles, passes back out. Winston going to survey. Ava, they get charged with the foul there. Gonzalez. Brock to inbound now. Winston looked like it was going to her. Robinson will find Coleman, though. Coleman throws up a shot, but she'll get fouled.
Going to keep the clock running here. I saw the motion from the official during the break in between quarters, so literally just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah. Two checking in the game for the Lady Eagles. That is Addison Pillow. I wonder if that is younger sister of Peyton Pillow. Some sisters on the team, if that's so. I mean, Mickey Jo was on the team last year, so we continue the trend of sisters playing together. Ryan dishes this one down low to Smith. Smith threw some contact. Man, she's a tough player, Brady.
Tough player. And all credit to her for making that shot. I was just wondering where the whistle was, but point, ball don't lie, as we like to say.
She is. She's been a quiet player that has been impressive for the last season. Last season, she got some play time every now and then. Winston's going to throw up a three, and it goes. She was leaning on that one. I didn't think that was going in at all, but it did. But back to Smith. Smith was a player who we saw some of last year. And when we saw her, she played well. Oh, my goodness gracious. Pillow, I don't know if it was intentional, but sends Ford flying to the deck on that crossover. She loses the handle shortly thereafter. But
yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily intentional, but it looked awesome.
I mean, it was absolutely the direct cause of Pillow pulling the ball back the other direction. But yeah, Brady, like we're saying, I don't know if she was like, oh, I'm going to break her ankles, but she did. She absolutely did. I don't think she expected Pillow to be able to cut back that sharply. Here's Brock. Brock finds Jones. Jones going to try to drive. Won't go. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez pushes the pace. Finds Ryan over the head. Decides to back this one out. Gonzalez, top of the key. Thought about the three. Will find Pillow instead. Steps into it. Won't go. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Pillow finds it. Now over to Andrews. Andrews to Ryan. Ryan wide open. Go ahead and count it. No!
Way to go, Caden. No. Come on, man.
No. Oh, it would have been a great call, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, you would have gone back.
Guys, I was
later on your phone.
I was aura farming. That's my bad.
Yep.
Allie Smith now. She's got, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 rebounds in this one. As we're going to see a layup attempt from Gonzalez. Won't go. She'll get a trip to the charity stripe out of it, though. couple of more new faces coming in. 20. That'll be Boland. Katie Boland, along with Peyton Pillow.
Lily McNeil.
Number 40 coming in as well. 40, Lily McNeil. And number 20 for the Lady Bearcats is going to throw up a three. Won't go. I think I have potentially. Yep. Prescott was the one on the three attempt there. Here's Boland. Boland going to get the ball stripped from her. Robinson. And that ball will find its way over to Coach Ross. Some more new players. So it's 15. Yeah, it's going to be Sneerly. Everyone's getting in here with about a minute remaining. Robinson trying to find something. Pillow smothering. Number 11. It's Estes.
Number
Pillow, the one that delivers the foul.
Number 4 for Brookland. Correct me on their name.
Phillips.
Phillips. She was nailing threes pregame. I mean,
really?
She was the best shooter out there. Well, let's end this one with an inbound pass, shall we?
Sure enough, and McNeil will bring this one up. It's going to be a handoff to Pillow. Pillow driving through and probably wanted something at the buzzer, but won't be able to find it. All good, though. At the end of this one, the Lady Eagles come away with the victory against Brookland, 51-20. Don't go anywhere, though, folks. Stay tuned. We've got boys action coming up.
Number 1, Pierce Adams. Number 12, Riley Sutton. Number 10, Lane Webster. And number 21, Tanner Laird. And now starting for your Golden Eagles. Number 33, Landon Morton. Number 22, Kason Scott. Number 11, Luke Kinsella. Number 3, Tyson Haygood. And number 1, Noah Oswald.
And welcome back courtside here at Eagle Arena, our final matchup of the night. Greene County Tech and Brookland, the Highway 49 rivalry, as it's been referred to in years past. And we are ready for it. The big fellas are in center court. It's going to be Eagle basketball to get things started. Brady Dowler, Caden Brown here in the stands here tonight. Greene County Tech coming in 2-0 on this young season in non-conference play. Wins against Manila and Ridgefield as we'll have a quick turnover to start this game and a slingshot of a pass across the court. Brookland with possession really to start this game. They'll have their first shot.
And that's the guy to keep an eye on. Webster won't get the first shot of the night to go.
Well, Webster can't get that one to fall, go out of bounds to the Golden Eagles. Brookland coming into this one, we were talking about it. Actually, during the break, heartbreaker of a loss, 71-72 versus Nettleton. But just the fact that this Brookland team is hanging with Nettleton says a lot about them, and says a lot about the challenge the Eagles have here tonight. Oh, man.
I don't know how that whistle wasn't blown. Oh, my goodness.
Missed call if ever I saw one, but almost could have taken a shot there. Ball's going to go out of bounds and stick with the Eagles. Coach Bobby Gross wondering what the heck is going on. Officials saying his foot never left the court, but if you have any vision, you might have noticed his foot did leave the court. But, hey, I'm not one to argue. Tech's keeping possession here. Oh, man, nice dribble down the lane. Haygood throws it up. And Morton actually will be the one to throw it up. And Haygood with the assist. Oh, it will be Haygood.
Yeah, I'm going to say Haygood will be the one taking the trip to the charity stripe. That's going to be something to keep an eye on, Brady. That's a new face in this lineup. He is only a sophomore, but he is one of those guys you saw coming up through the ranks who definitely impacted by the new age of basketball. You see played at college and in the NBA. Hey, he is not afraid to let it fly from long range. And, hey, if you've ever watched some Gio basketball, you know he's a fan of that. So
not afraid to go for the boards either from some of the footage I've seen of him. Here's the trap set by Greene County Tech, and Oswald almost got a hand on it. Of course, Noah Oswald, one of the seniors on this team with McDaniel, Bain, and Scott, all in their senior season. So many names we've said quite a bit over the past few years.
Yeah, and Oswald's the guy. That's the guy to keep an eye on. That's your guy tonight is
Scott
trying to pluck it out of the air there. Oswald's going to be the guy to watch. He is probably going to be matched up with Webster all night. That's your key matchup. That is your keep an eye on this. That's where your fireworks are going to come from. All the exciting plays going to come from number 1 and number 10.
Muscle versus muscle, without a doubt. Both those guys huge out there on the court. And pass down low, back outside. Webster kicking it back out. 10 to shoot, spinning inside and laying it off the glass. Number 4 for Brookland.
Right.
That would be Wright Sawyer. Scott for three, top of the key.
Bang!
Three from the top of the key. Slip on the
Oh,
court.
man.
No travel called. Here's Webster now. Charge. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
There you go.
Going to be turnover after the offensive foul coming into the ball game now. Number 3 for Brookland, Davis Cooper. 6 foot.
I'm gonna let you know, Brady. I think the names on the roster first and last. So Sawyer Wright hit the three, or Sawyer Wright made the shot a while ago, and that is Cooper Davis who just
Cooper
checked.
Davis, well.
That I caught that too. Davis Cooper. I was like, interesting.
That
Man.
doesn't sound right, does it? But
Could work.
Cooper Davis.
Oswalt Noah will take a trip to the charity stripe.
We get ready for some free throws. Also got a coaching matchup here this evening. Bobby Gross.
Yeah, we talked
Northeast
about that a little
Arkansas
bit.
legend.
Talked about that one a little bit before the tip-off.
Coach Gio, of course. The megaphone over here to our left-hand side.
Oh, he's an electric guy too. He
We
is
say it in good fun.
always has the green and gold, fighting for something competitive. They've had a couple of years, the last couple of seasons. Some roster turnover has made it a little difficult to match some things up, but I really do think they've had a young roster. I think that's the better way to put it. They've had a young roster. Oh my goodness, Kinsella, eyes in the back of his head.
Luke Kinsella, Canastila. Sounds like Mario. Here we go. Morton back outside for three.
Oh, he wanted that one to go.
Back out. Oswalt now.
2 for $1. Bang!
The wonderful Wizard of Oz gets his first points of the night. Making it rain from the corner. Speaking of number 3s, that's Davis. Almost losing the handle there for Brookland. He'll draw the foul instead. Tech up by 8 points early on in this one.
And that is how Tech plays. That's the brand of their basketball. If you don't watch, all of a sudden they're just up ahead. They're up ahead. They're playing out in front. They are a fast team, and they've been that way for years. I mean, all the way back 8 years ago, whenever Peyton Gio was the point guard. I mean, they just play fast. They like to shoot threes. They get out and run, and all of a sudden, if you don't look up, if you just look up, and all of a sudden they're up, like you just said, up 8 on you.
Well, it has panned out thus far that way. Davis. Man, what a drive, and the bucket. Draws the foul as well. Best possession of the night for Brookland, bar none. And he'll head to the charity stripe for one more as Banks Boozer comes into the ball game. Interesting move here. Brookland playing everybody back on defense. Probably due to the speed you were mentioning a second ago, Caden, how quickly Tech can get up on you.
3 for 3.
Silo with that pass to the left, and foul going to be charged on the Eagles. Isaac Bain in the ball game. The electrifier out there, always going 100% out there. Brookland down 5 points. Pass down low. Davis, three-pointer, couldn't get it to fall. It's rebounded by McDaniel. Kinsella with it. Scott. McDaniel. Bang! My goodness.
Gets it to go.
From college range, too.
They are letting them fly tonight, Brady.
Tech with a hefty lead as Davis lost it, but he's going to commit the foul, too. Bain not happy about that call. Understandable, but it's going to send Davis to the free throw line again. 4 minutes left here in the first. Gets that first one to fall. I'm not sure how this strategy, playing everybody back on defense, is helping Brookland thus far. I mean, Tech has been able to steal the ball and go on these runs pretty quickly here. Scott can't get that one to fall off the back iron, and Davis fighting for the rebound, trying to knock it off Bain, but it's going to be Brookland basketball nonetheless. Boozer 101 with Wright.
Coach Gross wanting to run something here. He's called a play. He must have saw the way the defense set up. Wants to go with something different than what they've been going with.
Man-to-man defenses. So what we see here, and here's a long three looped around the rim. Almost had that one secured. Riley Sutton with the attempt on that long three. It's going to stick with the Bearcats. Down pass.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to create some space down the lane.
Say Wright wanted to show off the moves there.
Davis overshot it. Air ball, and Brookland's going to wind up with it. How about a three? Can't get the friendly roll off that one. Hard foul. Bain gets the standing ovation from the Eagle bench. It's Eagle basketball.
Took a lick there, Brady. Bounced off the hardwood.
Boozer with it. Scott, Tech trying to find some room down low. They'll get it to McDaniel. There's the turnaround Jay. There you go. Lowered the shoulder, rode the baseline all the way to the bucket. And loose ball.
Bain almost forces a turnover.
(15-7). Brookland just trying to get back in the ball game.
Yeah, if you're Brookland, you've got to find a way to attack this man-to-man defense.
There's a foul on Bain, wrapping his arm around Davis. And he's going to be subbed out here. Going to send Davis to the free throw line.
He's been down there the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, working exclusively from the charity stripe tonight.
Here's the thing, Brady. If you're the Bearcats, you've got to find a way to attack this man-to-man defense. You've got to find some kind of off-ball screen. You've got to have a guy come open. You've got to find that shot. You're not going to sit here and, I mean, at least in my opinion, you're not going to work your way around. There's not a whole lot of shot creators at that level, at this level of basketball. And if there are, we'd know about them. You know what I mean? So you've got to find some kind of help. You need to set screens. There has to be off-ball movement. You have to have guys that are coming, maybe set some baseline screens here, come up on the elbows, get something like that to come open. If you can get a couple of those shots to fall, maybe you'll find a rhythm.
Oh, man, speaking of rhythm and blues down the lane. Carson McDaniel for a nice roll off the finger.
7 points off the bench. Brady and Kinsella can see it all.
Scott with it. Back up top.
Oh, heat check from McDaniel. Bang! Brady! Oh, my goodness.
How there has not been a timeout called yet, I have no idea. Coach Bobby Gross wanting his guys to play, but Tech in charge, 20-8. Back down low, and there's the offensive foul on Wright.
McDaniel off the bench, erupting for 10 points.
Well, a heck of a start for him.
He's only been in for maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes.
He is going off. He's going nuclear at the moment. He hasn't missed a shot, I don't think either. I think he is just playing some pure basketball.
Boozer. How about Morton for 3?
Oh, he wanted in on the action.
Brookland with the rebound.
I really wanted him to make it too, Brady. I like a big man 3.
Brookland looking a little shaken right now. still in the single digits as this first period is drawn down. Almost a loose ball there.
It's just, no, it's not there right now, Brady.
How about Davis shooting one up, rebounded and muscled out of the hands. That's McDaniel.
You got to keep an eye on that guy. He is feeling it right now. He's going to throw another one up. Oh, my goodness.
He was about to go nuclear. Carson McDaniel misses his first shot of the night. His right, can't get that one to fall. Everybody shooting threes, nothing falling right now. McDaniel looking over that left shoulder. Oh, a little juke, drives down.
Oh, my
Get
God.
the air freshener, that one.
Oh, my gosh.
That
Brady.
one just
He's got
reeks.
12. He's been in for 4 minutes, and he's got 12 points, Brady.
Carson McDaniel running the show on this one so far. Tech getting ready to send in a couple of subs, maybe catch a breather out there. There's an air ball rebounded by Kinsella. Oh, man, Morton wasn't looking for that one, and Tech's going to save it.
Works.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable is the right way to word that, Brady. 13 seconds. Shot clock is off.
Boozer, three. Lipped around the rim. Morton, the putback
Oh
right
my
away. This game is nasty. Brookland getting it handed
The
to him.
celebration.
Look at the bench coming off onto the court. Unreal performance in the first quarter, Caden.
It is all Eagles so far in this one. Brookland held to single digits in the first quarter. The Eagles soaring in this one.
How the Eagle faithful weren't on their feet after that first period is beyond me. That was just an incredible performance.
I'm going to have to agree with you, Brady. I don't understand how that there wasn't an eruption there. I mean, you and I wanted to jump to our feet. That was an impressive showing. So far, you've got to doff your cap here to McDaniel. He has been unreal. He is white hot at the moment. He's a shooting star. I mean, he is looked like there's not a shot he can't hit at the moment.
And here's kind of a closer look into this game. Webster, the all-state player for Brookland last year, led them into the state tournament, albeit not very far, to the second round where they were beat. That's saying something because Tech did not make the state tournament last year in the 5A. Nonetheless, Webster 0 points on the board here tonight, the all-state player.
And I was gonna wait until we saw more of him. He's not even gonna come out here in the second quarter. He's staying on the bench right now, Brady. I noticed the way they were approaching him defensively. It was a blitz look. Anytime you saw him get the ball around the volleyball line, he was, as soon as the ball touched his hands, there was 2 Eagles rushing at him. Anytime he got the ball down close to the paint, there was 2 Eagles coming at him. He was properly game planned for.
Kinsella, bang! Tickles the twine. And there's the pressure from the Eagle defense. Brookland will get it across court. Maybe Brookland defense should take some notes. Start bringing the pressure on Tech because it is all them right now. Back up top. Brookland just trying to find an open shot here, 10 to shoot.
The Rail Rumblers really, really letting them hear it right now.
Got to get a shot away.
Way downtown. Oh, my goodness.
Hit your knees. That was a prayer, and it was answered. Sutton.
Oh, my goodness. From the front row, it felt like. I mean, he let that thing fly.
Mason Scott back in the ball game for the Golden Eagles. Boozer inbounds it to Morton very quickly. Scott,
Oh, man.
couldn't keep the handle on that one. Here's Sutton again with the chance. Can't get it to fall. Reverse lay-in, no good. Red hot Carson McDaniels getting ready to come back in after his first free throw.
Surprised the sirens aren't going on. The fire alarm, sprinkler system might catch on. Well, I better be careful saying that in here after what happened over the offseason. Got a brand new court, courtesy of a busted pipe, I believe, was the official ruling.
Well,
Flooding, nonetheless.
Yeah, flooding is the cause, but I do say the court looks very sharp out there. It looks very nice, very crisp. That new that new finish they put on it.
Brady, there was a couple of designs that they polled the fan base. How did you feel about?
I voted for the Eagle head. I'm just going to say it. McDaniel for 3. Can't get that one to fall. There's a foul called on the rebound. That one's going against 32 Robertson.
So you didn't want the Eagle wings. You wanted.
I wanted the head. I thought, let's take this moment to go for something different.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Eagle head.
Ultimately, the Eagle. The wings flared out win.
And our OG Eagle, the Eagle that's been there since this Arena Open, is still there.
It's just we've seen so many shots.
From the Eagle wing.
I can't.
Peyton Gio shots from that.
Peyton Gio, Benji Goodman. I can't help but just think of all the times those guys would pull from the tips of the wing, and we would just lose our mind, Brady.
Pass down low, they'll get it to Morton. He'll kick it out. How about a 3 from Haygood? A 3 from 3, no good. Yeah, Haygood. Tyson Haygood, the sophomore in this team, one of the guys we were talking about early on. Just a really good fit for a sophomore on this team and getting the playing time I think he deserves.
Yeah, no, and he's a guy who, he just provides that offensive spark. He's a guy that's not afraid to let it fly. And I think you have a coach like Coach Gio who hasn't changed. He has a system in place, and obviously that system has worked for him in the past. He's always, you're coaching these guys, you want them to get better, but you're looking for guys and coaching them into your system. You have a system, that's the whole coaching approach, and you're looking for guys that fit that build, and then you build them up in that. You build them up in that frame. And so I just feel like you've seen it over the years. Coach has always had a good big man. He's always had a point guard that can move the rock, and he has had scorers, guys who can, I know we said it earlier about shot creation, he's just got guys who are not afraid to take that big shot, and we've seen it over the years so many times. He loves to have a guy who can take a game over, and I think you look across this roster, and I was talking about it a little bit earlier, they've been so young for the last couple of years, they're finally old enough now where I think you've got a couple of guys that could take a game over if they need to.
Well, I was about to say, we mentioned them earlier, the seniors, McDaniel, Oswald, Bain, Scott. These are guys who a few years ago we were like, oh, this is the future, and the future is here.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. I think you're looking at a team who, if they can really put it together and put it together well, I think you're looking at a team that can do a lot of things this season.
Brody Robertson, but bit of hesitation on the other end. McDaniel's down low, lowers the shoulder, turn around, makes some space, and lays it in just like that. That's actually about the third time we've seen that shot from him here tonight.
Yeah, and he can do no wrong at the moment. He is playing incredible basketball, and I don't think there's a lot of wrong that he can do. I think he's got a pretty long leash at the moment.
Off the pass that was bounced off Morton, it'll remain Brookland basketball. 5 and some change left here in the first half. And Brookland finally gets a shot away. Air ball. Cannon Bristow. And it has not been a good night beyond the arc for Brookland. They have had at least 4 air balls.
Yeah,
and not one
outside
go
of
in.
Sutton's shot.
Sutton's shot. I forgot about that.
Sutton is the only one with a 3 tonight for the Bearcats. Several Eagles on record.
Daniel trying to toss that in off the glass. No good. Haygood playing some tight defense.
I feel like that's another thing Coach Gio's always looking for. He's always looking for some guys that are willing to just play some all-out defense. Got to be able to move, a lot of lateral quickness. A couple of traits I feel like always possessed by some of the Eagle players we see out here on the hardwood.
Aiden West in the ball game. His first appearance here tonight. Oh, stolen. Let's see if he can get a shot away. Almost lost the handle on the dribble, but that was, excuse me, Pierce Adams. Roster a little jumbled up. Here's West now, off the side of the rim. The rebound, though, from McDaniel. Doesn't draw the foul, but he'll take the bucket. Even when it doesn't go according to plan, it seems to go according to plan for Carson McDaniel.
He's piled up 16 already.
Lipped around the rim. Boozer with the rebound. Silla
Wow.
to West off the glass. Just great team basketball being played out there. Nobody afraid to pass.
He is, Kinsella he is the point guard. You know what I mean? That is a guy who came up last year and everyone was talking about a lot. They're really going to be talking about him this year. He is a pure point guard.
Up top, down low, and with some help of Mr. West, Kinsella winds up with it. Hey, good. Carson McDaniel for three. Just off target. First really bad shot we've seen from him all night.
Yeah, and that's how short of a leash you have with Coach Gio. We said how
immediately.
We said how long of a leash he had. How he's played. He's probably got a couple of heat checks on the record, and
the ball hadn't even gone out of bounds, and he knew he started running towards the bench.
Coach is like, come on. That's how it goes for Coach Gio. And I will say, though, that it really does encourage a deep bench. He plays a lot of guys.
Long three, man. Just off target there from Wright. How about another shot from the corner? Wright rides the baseline, and he'll draw the foul from Aiden West. Or Landon Horton, excuse me.
The other big tall guy.
The other, yeah.
Morton is a guy I'm excited for, Brady. He's a guy who we got last year. He moved in and started as a sophomore. He was a very, very strong, powerful five. And throughout the year, you kind of saw him kind of come into his own, get a little bit more confident. And he doesn't look like he's done anything but get bigger and stronger this year. I mean, he's a junior now. Keep an eye on him this year. I think he's going to be fun to watch as he continues to develop.
Boozer draws the foul, or commits the foul off the soft contact there. Inbound pass. Sutton with it. Trying to set up some space on the court. He'll hand it off. Davis, three. Bang.
There you go.
Or not three, excuse me, long two. The mid-range jumper that is so absent from our beloved game these
days. It's a dead shot, Brady. It's a dying shot.
Down low, Morton. Big fella says, anything you can do, I can do better. Tacks on a couple of more. Haygood going for the ball. Still hanging on to it. There's Davis, another mid-ranger off the front of the rim. Nobody going for the rebound.
I don't know if he was so confident that it was going in or if he was just frustrated and didn't want to go get it.
Well, Brookland down on their luck as we enter the final minute and change in the half. There's a nice jumper there from Sawyer Wright. Right now, Caden, it feels like Tech's ball game, but also their ball game to hand away if they choose so, as Morton draws the foul.
What to say? I mean, we've talked about how well the Eagles are playing. I mean, you look at the score. I mean, Bearcats are clawing their way in here. I mean, they've climbed up to 20 points. They've scored 12 here in the second quarter. Morton makes both.
90 seconds left here in the first half. Tech up by 17. Davis with it will set up a screen. Top of the key, rolls to his left and meets Morton.
Davis has been the guy for them. He's been the trigger man.
Isaac Bain with a little bit of a headbutt going for that ball. He'll commit the foul.
Keep an eye on Davis almost every single time down, Brady. He's got 8 points. He's the leading scorer for the Bearcats tonight, and so far in this one, it looks like he is just not really worried about the field goal percentage. He is just going to chuck up some shots tonight.
That's that first shot. Bain coming out of the ball game. Boozer back in. The final 5 here to close out the first half of this one after this shot. Off the front of the rim. Tech with a solid lead that they're trying to hold on to as first half comes to an end. It's been all Eagles all night. From the word go, it has been a three-point fest and a offensive board fest and just a we run this gymnasium fest. Tech, 7 to shoot. Hey, good. Down low, blocked. Morton with the putback, can't get that one. Shot clock reset, but the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stick with the Bearcats. Best defensive stand we've seen from Brookland all night. Tech bringing the pressure. Barely a second difference between the shot clock and game clock, if that. Oh, Davis rolls it in.
And he's comfortable right there, Brady. That has been where he has made a lot of his points. He's got 10 on the night. He's right there, top of the key.
5 to shoot. Got to get a shot away. Haygood at the buzzer off the back iron. Can't get it to fall. 37-22. Tech with the solid lead as we enter halftime. More action coming up on Tech TV. Welcome back, everyone. Second half action about to get underway here at Eagle Arena. And you see the score, 37-22. Nice, solid lead going into halftime for the Golden Eagles. But, of course, we still got 16 minutes left to play, Caden. Been a pretty good game so far, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. I think we're going to see some interesting decisions being made here. We've got Big Red in the game. Webster didn't play outside of the first quarter in the first half. I don't know if he's dealing with injuries or.
Well, he's got the tape on the shoulder.
He had the tape the other day against Nettleton, Brady. I don't know if he's dealing with something. I don't know if he's on a pitch count. I don't know if maybe the way things were going early, Coach Gross said, hey, let's just sit this one out, which would be a crazy decision, but wow.
Well, it is a non-conference game. You've got to keep that in mind as the roll goes in. And we're going to have a timeout immediately from Coach Bobby Gross. And he is mad at some officiating decisions here. A technical on Coach Bobby Gross, mad about the foul not being called on one of the shots. And he's still going to have some words. We'll see how long this lasts.
Oh, man.
He'll head back to his bench. Coach Gio saying he needs to be tossed out. Coach Gio saying, if that were me.
I'm taking the headset ear off, trying to get an ear.
Coach Bobby Gross having some strong words with his team.
I love it, Brady. I'm having a good time down here. This is Coach Gross wants to know why Coach Gio is being conversated with.
They were trying to decide who's going to shoot the free throw, and it'll be Oswald, who is going to be the designated man.
Coach Gross is fired up.
He's fired up.
Trying to provide maybe trying to light a fire for the team.
Maybe so. That's honestly a good thing. I think he might have been trying to get tossed there. I'd say that. He was 2 words away from getting tossed, so maybe he held back a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he's still going here.
He's still going. A little side hug to the official.
He's like, I've calmed down now.
All right.
Blood pressure has gone down.
Back to ball. Can we do that, Phyllis?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, a little bit of reality TV show to it. I kind of enjoy it. Yeah, Brady, I'm not gonna disagree with you. I think we were seconds away from Coach Gross hitting the showers early.
Back down low. Morton couldn't get a hand on it. Turned over to Brookland.
Uh-oh.
There's Webster, the big fella. Nails it.
There it is. He gets his first points of the night.
Brookland needed that.
Oh.
Coach Gio saying it was a 2. Coach Gio talking to the scores table saying put that down as a 2. Almost surprised he didn't get a technical for going that far with it. Here's a 3, no doubt about it. Well beyond the line and just slips into the net.
Here come the Bearcats, Brady.
Down 11. Haygood, the hesitation, that's off the back out, but the putback from Oswald will be right there.
Here we go, Brady. Here we go. Buckle up. Looks like it's going to be an exciting second half.
There's the pressure. The foul going to be called on Luke Kinsella. So, very tense situation to start here in the second half.
Yeah.
And I think you're 100% right, Caden. Coach Bobby Gross just trying to get his team fired up.
Yeah.
Although he is still fired up.
Yeah. But I'm not naive to the fact. I mean, I know that's a thing. Coaches. Oh,
especially
Haygood
to start.
ate a shoulder right there,
oh
Brady.
my word!
Haygood's suffering over here. He ate a shoulder, and he is. I think he got maybe an Adam's apple, or maybe he pushed the jaw back. He shook up.
Yeah,
This wasn't a lick. I think he maybe took it on the. He wore that one, Brady.
He's feeling it, but he wants
the
to stay
looks
in.
back to Coach Gio. I think he's questioning or contemplating like trying to come talk to the trainers. Like he's gonna stay in here and he's gonna shake it off. Okay. I thought for a second he really took a lick, but. So you're right with 9 on the night. Bearcats clawing back in this one.
Foul. Oswald's going to draw the foul. Or they're going to issue it to him, which explains the questionable look he was giving the official. Hey, good. Oswald just trying to find a shot and lipped around the rim. Hey, good. Concealer with the rebound. Up top, Scott almost got a hand on it. It's rebounded by the Bearcats, wide open down the lane. And that's all she wrote. Sawyer Wright with the lay-in. We'll get a nice round of applause from the Brookland faithful. Scott for 3. Oh, can't get that one to fall. Tech thirsty for threes and nothing able to satisfy them right now. Here's Davis down low and foul away from the ball.
Brady, it's a complete shift in momentum in this second half here. I think Coach Gross has affected. I think he's done exactly what he was trying to do. I think he lit a fire under his guys, and now it's a completely different Brooklyn Bearcat. I mean, a completely different team right now. They look incredible. Webster's going to pull up from long range.
Almost got that one to fall. Goes out. They're going to say it's Eagle basketball. 5 minutes left here in the third. Coach Gio having some words with the officials. Making sure they're on top of things out there. Speaking of on top of things, Oswald will draw the foul and head to the free throw line. All of a sudden, a 9-point game. I mean, we're just the way Brooklyn's shooting the three right now, we're just a couple of shots away from this one being interesting.
This game's been turned on its head, Brady.
Was a 17-point game going into the half, and Brooklyn has miraculously turned this thing around just within the past 3 minutes. Coach Bobby Gross drawing a technical foul for arguing with the officials. And that seems to have been the spark that has ignited Brooklyn as they get the inbound pass in. Banks Boozer in the ball game. Here's a long one thrown up.
Man,
oh my word, Sawyer Wright.
Wright is feeling it. He is on fire. I think he has every bit to do with this comeback in this one. He is unconscious from long range. Return fire from Banks Boozer. Bang!
Return fire is a great way to put it. His first points of the night. On the other end, Wright 14 on the night. Hit their top scorer. Here we go again. And Wright gets that one to fall. Anything you can do, I can do better, and he also draws the foul.
That's Sawyer Wright, correct? Yeah, Sawyer Wright is playing unconscious right now. He is untouchable at the moment. He must have, I don't know if him and McDaniel shook hands at half or what. I mean, he is thunderstruck here. I mean, he has taken the powers right from him. He is completely caught up. He's got 16 on the night.
Scott will draw the foul as he was heading up for a lay-in. Davis commits that one. Bobby Gross upset at his defense on that one. Bit of a mismatch is what I was hearing.
I think Sutton crashed out. I think he was letting him know, like, hey, you can't close out on that undisciplined because you went off your feet. He got past you on the baseline. He was letting him know, it's like, hey, you can't leave your feet for that kind of defense. You've got to stay disciplined, stay low, stay on the ground so that you can go with him.
Grayson Scott does his job.
The Eagles trying to stop the bleeding.
10-point ball game. Eagle defense going man-to-man here. Scott and Wright over there in the corner. Scott is not letting him leave his vision at all.
Oswald is all over Webster as well.
Shot no good. Webster gets the rebound, throws it back up, can't get it. Big fella's fighting for it. Oswald had a hand on it, was being dragged down, and Brookland can't get that one to go.
Oh, and Oswald comes away with it.
He gets up, pass outside. Boozer for three, off the back iron, and it's rebounded by the Bearcats. Oswald was begging for a foul from the floor. Here's Wright, tips it back out, and Scott. Oh,
man.
Offensive foul going to be thrown on Brookland.
The Brookland.
Bobby
Brookland
Gross
faithful.
can't believe it.
Oh, and there is a Lucky Charms box in the fan section, Brady. I think that's for Lane Webster. I think they're calling him a leprechaun. Is that allowed?
Assistance from Brookland doing the talking on this one, as Coach Gross already has the one technical. Can't risk another one, otherwise he's gone. McDaniel.
Bang!
That'll get the crowd fired up and a few folks standing out. Carson McDaniel, that three that was so key, that helped provided that 17-point differential in the first half. Hopefully this is the comeback.
Yeah,
in the
absolutely.
Second. Webster throws up a jumper. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. They'll kick it back out. Davis, back iron, and who we got? It's going to be Eagle basketball. So with 2 minutes left here in the third, this game feels like a tennis match that
it's changed a lot, Brady.
Yeah.
It does appear like the Eagles are maybe starting to find their way out of this one. Is Boozer buries another.
Right on cue, Caden, right on cue. Banks Boozer sinks another 3, 6 on the night for Money in the Bank Boozer. Webster with it. The All-State player hasn't made much of an impact in this game here tonight, as he can't get that one to fall. Pass down the court,
wow.
Fast break. Scott can't get it to sink, was feeling the pressure.
No, this arena would have erupted.
Bain, the always faithful rebounder, was there. McDaniel for three, off target. Foul on the rebound. They're putting this on Kason Scott, surprisingly. Fighting for the rebound, so with that, Brookland will head to the free throw line.
Scott's got 3 on the night.
So at the free throw line, he'll get his first. Oswald's coming back into the game.
Webster back here talking with the crew. Just, they haven't been able to get him going in this one.
Definitely not been a problem on the court for most of this game.
Laird, he's going to bury both of those.
It's a 14-point game now. As Brookland will take a timeout on the court with a minute and some change left here in the third. Well, what started off as a pretty strong run there from Brookland seems to have died down a little bit as Tech maintains the lead. They got within 9 points at the closest.
Yeah, it was all spearheaded by what we saw from Sawyer Wright out of the tunnel. I mean, I don't know what got in him. Was it Coach Gross getting fired up and almost getting tossed? Maybe that lit the fire, but he let it burn for a little while, and he let that thing fly from long range. It was looking really good. He hit, I don't know how many threes he hit down that stretch, but man, he was unconscious. Regardless, he was hitting some tough shots. And when you have a guy like that, he draws so much attention from the defense. And when you start to bring that attention from the defense, now you're going to get other guys involved. You've got other players who are going to get open. I think the biggest key in this one is Webster being contained. If the Eagles can continue to do that, Brady, I think they're going to have a chance here down the stretch to keep going with the way things are going.
Well, I think you're right about that, Caden. Although some of his wide open shots haven't exactly worked out for him either, so maybe just an off night for Webster. Still a lot of game time left. He almost had a steal there. Oswald's going to hold on to it. Timeout called. He went face first into the ball and the hardwood. Also fell right on the ball right where you don't want to either. So hard lick there. Maybe bit his lip.
Gonna pop an ear off here, Brady, see if I can listen.
Coach Gio wanting a foul called here. Brookland fans do not want it. Now we're going to have a discussion here. They're pointing towards Oswald.
Us being down here is not good, Brady. We're so nosy. I feel like I'm listening in on the gossip. I mean, I just want to pop the ear off and.
We just need a mic right here to pick up some of this dialogue. Oswald's coming out. Oswald's going to head back to the locker room, get his lip looked at, I believe.
I'm about to say, yeah, Oswald just went back to the tunnel.
Well, we'll get back to the action here. Minute 9 seconds left in the third. Brookland being shut out when it comes to runs in this one. A bucket here, a bucket there, but that's about all they can get before Tech just piles it back on. 10 to shoot. Here's Davis. Can't get that one to fall, but the tip is good.
I have to say, Davis has made some of the toughest shots I've ever seen in a basketball game.
Daniel trying to lay that one in.
Oh, wow.
Carson McDaniel wide open.
Bang! Go ahead and call it. I mean,
broke the cardinal rule in this game, leaving McDaniel open. He has been lights out from beyond the
night,
arc.
Brady.
20 points.
22.
22, excuse me.
22 on the night, Brady. He has been unreal.
Got 6 to shoot here. Drop down the lane, right. Let's see what the foul's called, and they're going to call on the Eagles. Coach Gill can't believe it. Oh, the Oscar goes to
Daniel Day-Lewis. They've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy. Oh, man.
Our references tonight have just been on point.
Can you tell we watch movies?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Everything from Star Wars and Rocky Balboa. There will be blood.
Yeah, absolutely. Good night. It's been a good night. It's a shame we won't be back out here to do this until January, Brady.
Oh.
Foul call.
They're calling a shooting foul on that, and you could hear the reaction from the Brookland fans.
This is the old-fashioned three-pointer.
Gets that first one. Bobby Gross is beside himself. 2. And can't get that.
Oh, no.
That sleek finish he wanted. Nonetheless, Tech going into the fourth with a solid lead here. Although that has disappeared at certain points in this game.
Solid lead at halftime, came out of the tunnel, and there was a little bit of change in energy, and it felt like maybe the Bearcats were going to open this one up and make it competitive.
I want to put something on the table here, and we are in no way endorsing any sort of betting here, but over-under 60% chance that Bobby Gross does not finish this game.
I would say I think he finishes it. I think he's done his part. I think he said his piece. We've seen the assistant do a lot of the talking for the remainder of the game. Brady, I want to highlight the atmosphere in here. For this to be a non-conference game, this rivalry on 49 has been incredible. I want to tip my hat to the Brookland fans. Granted, I know we're sitting right in front of them. Maybe that's giving off more energy, but I would beg to differ. I think this is a packed out away section. This is, granted, it's a 10-minute drive, if that, and they've traveled well. They've packed it out, and I feel like the energy in here is undeniable. It's been a very, very fun night, regardless of the separation and score here. I have to tip my cap here to the loyalty from both fan bases, the energy from both fan bases. It's been fun to call, Brady.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's been a good one. Brookland fans are awesome. They know their ball, and we're glad to have them here. This kind of is a conference game. I mean, football-wise, this would be a conference game, so just kind of wish it carried over to basketball. It'd be one of our easier road trips we would have for the season.
Yeah.
Turnover to start the game. Here's Brookland with the ball. 3-on-1, and Davis will get it to sink. Oh, my goodness, nobody wanted to play defense there.
I'm telling you, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a hater. I just feel like Davis has hit some of the luckiest shots I've ever seen. Maybe tough.
I'd agree with that.
Maybe the word I should use is tough, because, it's just been incredible shots. Not a whole lot of shots I'd see Coach, telling you to practice in practice.
He's made all these shots, so Coach Gross hasn't had any.
You know what,
Coach
Brady?
Gross hasn't had any reason to go after him or pull him aside. He's making everything. He's got 16 on the night.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe calling it luck is a disrespect to his game. Maybe Davis has it like that.
Sela Oswald.
Oh wow!
Nice
What
pass.
ball movement from the Eagles, Brady.
Around the horn and in the bucket is how it goes. Carson McDaniel with another one.
He's got 24, Brady.
Top scorer of the night for the Eagles.
And that's up there, Brady. I can't tell you the last time we've had mid-20 scoring. Oh, and Scott cannot believe that call.
And this is not a knock against Carson McDaniel. I can't tell you the last time he was the points leader in the game. And that's not a knock against him. He's always in the scorebook. He's always there, but this is just his
a long
night.
time in general, Brady. Maybe I'm slipping on someone last season, but I just feel like I look at the last couple of years. I feel like Benji Goodman would be the last time someone would start to approach 30. That's very possible in this one. McDaniel's still playing. We could see him touch 30 in this game.
There's plenty of time, no doubt. Right. It's that one to fall. Rail Ramblers doing their best to try and knock him off a peg. Sela, a bit of a juke. Oswald, no-look pass, and Scott can't get the
cash
finish.
it in. That would have been a highlight reel play.
Right. Can't get that one to fall. Tech ends up with it.
I think he got away with the travel there too, Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
McDaniel rolls around. Well, the spin move took him a little too far away from the basket. Couldn't get it off the roll.
I think he probably could have gotten away with no roll there, Brady. The spin move may have put him in a worse position. I think the pump fake gave him enough room. Oh, wow.
Sutton.
Right.
Been a minute since we've said his name, but, man, that was impressive.
Brady, I'm starting to wonder if Coach Gross is like –
His team is better than they're playing. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm wondering if this mid-range revival that we're seeing, I wonder if this is something that Coach Gross practices. Like, I wonder if this is something they do in practice, because you don't see a whole lot of mid-range shots. They are living off them right now. That is a majority of their scoring, not in the paint, not from long range. They are living around just a step inside the three-point line. They have made their money there tonight, and that's a very, very uncommon thing, especially in modern basketball. If I can be a nerd and geek out for a second, the main reason for that is you're settling for 2 points, whereas you're obviously capable of making the shot from there. If you would take a step back, you'd get 3. You know what I mean? Like, you're already right there in that vicinity. Coaches usually, at least for the last decade, have said, you might as well just take a little bit further of a step back and take the 3. So
I think they're happy taking whatever they can get right now, just to be honest with you. It's a 10-point game, and if they can get a few more of those, I mean, they'll be right back in it. But, no, you're absolutely right. It is their money right now, creating a little bit of space just beyond the 3-point line.
Some kind of a conversation being had between the scorer's table and the assistant coach for Brookland.
Maybe sure they're matching up on points.
I wonder if there's a disagreement on that 3 that got turned into a 2 that Webster took earlier. Oswald cashes in for 3.
No doubt about that one. Well beyond the line. Webster now takes it.
Cheap screen right there, Brady.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dwell on it, but.
Off the corner of the square. 5 minutes left here in the ball game. Oswald will have it. Corner. Tech will take it now. This zone defense, Tech is working around it, and they'll sink it. Mason Scott got to break free from the zone. It's not doing you any favors right now. If you're Brookland, here's a steal from Haygood. Oswald pump fake.
You missed
Thought
it.
about the 3.
Brady, we have a score of 67 right now. All the kids on the line here hit the 6-7.
Didn't even notice.
Oh,
there's the
McDaniel.
jumper. Yeah.
26.
Carson McDaniel had to ruin it. Foul. Another be called on Brookland, so turn it over.
Another basket's been scored since. I just have to highlight it. Casey Scott has probably one of my favorite shots I've ever watched. He is so smooth. Everything is so condensed. And, I mean, I think something about his shot release, every time he lets go of it, I'm not so sure that it's not going to go in.
Brookland wanting a charge there. Consilla will take it and nail it off the glass. This one's getting away from Brookland fast and quick. If they want to have any shot at this one, they need some points and quick and a good defensive stand along with it. Here's Davis. That's off the front of the rim. That ball will go out, and here's a foul called on the baseline. Oswald in the mix. That one's going to be called on Carson McDaniel, who was also down there. Didn't quite see that foul. Brookland inbound pass. There's the screen from Webster and a 3. That's thrown up and missed, goes out. It's going to be Eagle basketball. I think this one's going to be just about wrapped up at this point.
All over but the shouting, maybe getting McDaniel 30.
Hey, good.
He wants in. Oh, man.
Tech on the verge of 80 points on Brookland.
And it has been fire away from deep. And Brookland returned fire. Adams gets a 3.
Oswald.
Oh, McDaniel wanted to pull that.
He wanted. He had peripheral vision, though. He knew that probably wasn't going to end up in. Haygood with the extra pass. McDaniel, the pump fake, and the bucket. Where are we at? 28.
He needs one more bucket.
Feed it to McDaniel.
Oh, rejection. McDaniel. Return to sender.
Said no, sir. And I love the girls' team who's up in the stands watching, giving the shout out to him. That's awesome.
McDaniel tried to just finish it off the pass. That's hit some of the craziest shots I've ever seen. I've said it a couple times tonight, but man, he has. He is.
Patterson up in the stands watching Kinsley Patterson watching with her family and her friends right now. Gave McDaniel a standing ovation for that block, which, if anybody, after her performance in the girls' game, she deserves to give him that credit.
She had a block of her own.
Well, believe it or not, this is not the last time we're going to see the Bearcat logo. Greene County Tech, next game up is at Brookland, but it's an exhibition game against Rogers Heritage. That one's going to be down the road in Brookland. Coming up, I believe, this Thursday night. And like you said a while ago, conference play begins here at Eagle Arena January 9th. We're taking on Paragould to start the season here at the arena.
How else would you rather start it, man? I mean, that's going to be a fun one. I know we flip-flop back and forth between getting them at the end of the year and getting go to them at the end of the year. So
it's going to be a special year for Paragould, the final regular season in Doc Paintner Court.
Yeah, so much history there, and I mean, it's time. It's very much overdue, but like you said, Brady, just a huge historic season to be had. I'm excited for him, though. I've seen some of the renders and stuff like that. I've had some conversations with Mitchell Weber, a close friend of mine, and there's a lot of excitement surrounding that.
It really reminds me just the way it looks. It reminds me of the Highland Rebels Arena, which is one of my favorite arenas in all of Arkansas.
Really?
I love Highlands Arena. It's very simple. They used to have wooden benches in there, which I think is great. They have wooden benches in the stands. I don't know if they still do or not, but it's very simple, just kind of a classy look. And it'll give Paragould a chance to maybe host a state tournament one day.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be pretty.
When's the last time they could say that?
Yeah, absolutely. That'll be something fun, and that's good for the town. And Webster's going to get. Oh, wow, Scott!
Scott said no, sir.
He's Superman stepping in front of the speeding bullet there. Man of steel moment.
Tech not done in this ball game. All these guys out there who have played all night, even though this one has just about wrapped up. We're on the verge of a McDaniel 30 burger. Got a minute and a half left to get it. There's the foul.
Right. Gets the tweet and the twine. He's got 20 opportunity to get 21. Scott there, like I said, I gave the Superman comparison. Saw James Gunn's rendition this summer. Saving the kid right as the building explodes right there. I had to throw in another movie.
To finish off the night.
Another movie reference.
One of my favorite movies of the year.
It was pretty spectacular. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Banks Boozer coming into the ball game to finish the night.
Minute and a half remains in this one. McDaniel stays in. I think everyone knows why. I think he's probably going to go for the looming 30 bomb.
Scott with it, beats the pressure, gets it to Alls Waltz. Brookland trying to play the trap. It's not going to happen. Haygood in the corner. There's Allswalt. McDaniel's down low. He gets the pass back out. Boozer. Watch McDaniel in the corner. Nobody on him right now. They'll get it to him. The shot.
Bang!
30 burger.
There it is. For all intents and purposes.
The dirty 30 is. Here's a heave. My goodness, Sawyer, or Wright. Coming out of nowhere.
He has had an incredible second half. I don't recall what he had at halftime, but he has 24 here, and I would dare say a majority of those have come in the second half.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Man, what a night for basketball here at the arena. Lady Eagles with the solid win over the Brookland Bearcats, and I'll be honest, I expected this to be a fun game to watch, which it has. The scoreboard really doesn't do it justice. This has been a really good game. But I did not expect this one to be have the margin we have. What you got?
Let it be known that with that three from Sawyer Wright, the Bearcats now have 6-7. And we're seeing it from now the student section getting in with it.
We
kids enjoying it as well. Got it right down here.
You think this craze is going to go away anytime soon?
Do I think
everybody
it goes
in this
away?
arena would tell you differently.
What's just that? What's
I
that?
said, you think this trend is going to go away anytime soon?
No.
I beg to differ, given the
No.
what we've seen tonight.
I-
It has been hilarious though to see like some of the college games, and they'll have like middle school day.
yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious,
It's
and the
incredible.
crowd just goes insane.
My mother-in-law,
Oh no!
she's a teacher, and she has also fallen victim to the plague that is 6'7".
Turn to page, the page between 66 and 68. There's a steal. Shot away, Wrights. Can't get that one to fall. The putback, Webster will get the bucket.
Quiet night for Webster. That's only 4 points on the night for him.
Oh man, Haygood almost went down hard, but lucky you didn't fall on the Brooklyn Bearcat there. 34 seconds left in this one. Gonna turn off the shot clock and finish out the game. Oswalt gonna sit on it.
I'm about to say, I don't expect to see any kind of aggression towards finishing this one off with some points. Probably going to be content to just run the clock out. It's been a pretty convincing victory. Oh, wow.
McDaniel thought he might go for it there.
What a pass there from Brady. The pass we just saw from Oswalt, sidearmed it from the half court.
And that's all she wrote. 78-69, solid victory for the Golden Eagles as they'll get to celebrating. Great victory for the Golden Eagles here tonight, and our hats off to the Brooklyn Bearcats and their faithful for a great game. On behalf of our entire Tech TV crew and the wonderful Miss Andrews and Kaden Brown, I'm Brady Dowler wishing you a great night. We'll see you next time on Tech TV.